Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kaiju Hunter. We are back again playing Dragon's Crown Pro. I am here with my friend Chris, and we're about to see what the fairy wants.
The fairy leads you into an old ivy-covered tower. You find yourself in a cluttered room that seems to be a laboratory.
Laboratory.
Judging by the stratification of dust, much time has passed since anyone last entered this room. Letters amidst the shambles indicate that a magician named Lucane lives here. You find a message he penned on the desk. Lucane wrote that he was off to see a magician friend named Wallace in the underground labyrinth. The fairy uses various interpretive gestures to indicate that she wants you to find him. You accept her job request. You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
Okay, we can do that, or we can do that. Oh, wait, you know we can't do this. We gotta do that. Where's the underground? Edit. One card. Okay. So this is your running attack? Wait. You said underground labyrinth, but no. Oh, right there. It says the boss is level 5 and we're both level 5, so.
This underground labyrinth is said to have
we
been
should
made
have added
in
the
a
other
single
party
night
member.
with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
The torch does quite a bit of damage to the wooden. Looks like Groot can't take the fire. Well, now he's cinders. Alright, so we've got a chest right there and a door he can probably open here too.
It's my turn.
Uh-oh. Alright.
Outstanding.
Come on.
Oh,
Too busy just grabbing other treasure.
I got it.
Oh yeah.
Camera's getting a little funky.
Let's see.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast.
Oh, slime.
Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect.
You already used it.
The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
I guess we could just keep fighting these guys if we wanted. I don't know if they'll keep giving us experience points, but I think the slime is probably a bad idea. Were they casting magic? I don't think it's slime. Oh, the witch joined us. That would explain the magic.
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be the apprentice of Wallace the magician.
We got a fairy that resembles Tinkerbell too much, and now we have a mouse with a blue wizard hat on.
He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone. but it is beset by malevolent magic users. When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that his
Okay.
master's friend went into the labyrinth and hasn't returned. Your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab for Ricky the Magician's apprentice.
Ricky. Yeah, so, I mean, what happens if you just change that real quick? It's so bad.
The door to
It's
the
so
laboratory
blatant.
is through this hall.
But I don't blame him, because the narrator's...
It's my turn. Voila!
Oh, yes.
I guess that's the only way we go. Take some of these fruit.
They're here.
Oh no. Nice damage though. I think these guys, they almost look like they're undead. I'm wondering if your bow is actually doing that extra damage.
I got it. Simple.
Oh boy. An actual puzzle?
Filthy Luca.
Oh, it is an actual puzzle. Okay. Center button? There must be something that tells us what this is. But there's color combos. It wants us to go that way. Okay.
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
How about that?
It's my turn. Simple.
I wonder if that's the back door to the chest. No. Wait,
Oh yeah.
they don't seem to like fire very well.
Oh my.
Is that a multi-shot bow? Or
Let's see. Done.
I almost thought we could go down there. There's stairs, but it won't let me. That's not disturbing at all. Wasp too. Is she doing wind magic or you? Oh, you know what? I bet we gotta destroy that. Not remotely disturbing at all.
Oh, I can do that. I got it. Oh yeah. Outstanding.
Careful!
Oh no! Little mushrooms. Kinda lost my character for a minute.
Oh, I can do that. Outstanding. Oh, I can do that. Filthy Luca.
Circle is special. Oh, that's nice. And not remotely terrifying.
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming.
Oh, that. Oh, so it's now fake. Great. Gas attack of some sort? I didn't equip the 7 to me. I thought I did, but I forgot. Come on. I missed. Back up. There we go. The axe throw.
You found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry leave no doubt that the corpse is indeed Lucane's.
Well, can't we just bring him back to life? Yeah.
You bring back the bones of the magician Lucane.
Slightly off. That's a fear. I might want that one. I can't wield it yet, but I might want it. Sell. You want both of these?
You found Lucane, but he was dead. You imagine the fairy will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her. When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around you, as if it senses your uneasiness. Upon seeing Lucane's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. She begins tugging at your arm to get you to leave the tower. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucane's bones and follow her.
Yeah, to the church.
As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you. You nervously hand the monk the bones of Lucane. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst.
Some weird angel babies.
Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is once again given flesh.
Yay.
Lucane, shocked to find himself alive, thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory and leaves.
He definitely looks like a wizard that probably shouldn't have been killed. Yeah, he looks
The
kinda
resurrected
beefy.
magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him to ask more details.
Alright, give us some details.
The magician Lucane is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucane can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucane is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to spirits and fairies. Lucane introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest due to her strong curiosity. He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. He displays his magic trinkets. Lucane says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the normal price and answer any questions you have. What will you ask?
Probably about the runes. We can't recall why he met Wallace.
Lucane says that he would be delighted to discuss this and launches headlong into a discussion about runes. Runes are magical letters that spirits and fairies carved into the world. You may have seen them yourself. Touching runes makes letters sparkle and float. Runes are a combination of 3 characters that create various effects. However, runes won't work unless a spirit or fairy is present. That's what you gather from Lucane's long lecture.
So we just take Tiki
Before
with
you
us.
realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at finding hidden things.
And a little mischievous. So we got a bandit and a fairy. That's where it wanted us to go.
A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild.
Oh
It simply
boy.
says to report to the castle in all haste.
You have a request.
Oh yeah, we got another mission. Collect 10 spores from the underground. This will give us an additional skill point as a reward. Yeah. Let's see what skills I can learn here. We do adrenaline. I like without jump in.
You're back.
You got 2 skill points. As if your kick wasn't good enough already. Alright, so the castle.
Quit it!
That is some knockback you got.
Count Dean is waiting. After your previous encounter, you can open. The guards have drawn their swords. He says that he has personally. He wants you to scout Bilberan Fortress. Originally built to defend against the Orc army, it is a very dangerous mission. But refusal. Per Count Dean's request, you agreed to infiltrate and surveil the subterranean fortress at the country's border.
Ooh. I can get an alpha or a beta. Damage to objects by 14%, but a +5 to strength. Counter with ice has a 13% chance. Freeze an enemy 5%, counter with ice 15, and intelligence up by 5. That'd probably increase the ice counter for ice. This also has counter, but gives you +5 to strength, and I mean, I'm playing as an Amazonian strength. No, and the initial base attack is higher than that. Oh, their boots are fire resistance, damage from traps, negative. Oh, I can only wear one ring. That one's better. I can look at it. You get anything you need to put? Yeah. I wonder though. I walked in. That was another thing. I was wondering what the dude sells. If she repairs equipment, I'll just repair all of it.
Which one do you want?
None of those. But if the sorcerer is gonna sell us stuff, does he sell us like other stuff? You make wind beer?
Oh, how can I help you? Which one?
Oh. Shoots a bolt of lightning, so we can switch to this and actually do it. Like, no, but it's an item. Yeah. So, a heal ring restores a little bit of all allies' HP. Yeah, I'll buy one of those. Yeah. That's chill with me, though. I'll just equip it. It's a good idea to have extra answers for things. I'm gonna replace this with the... Yeah, you know, and this game feels a lot like the narrator for like what you would think a game master would put up. At least that's what I felt like as an intro. But we'll just go ahead and leave this video here, and we'll see you guys next time.